eDiscoTECH is designed to make the process of eDiscovery more efficient by using automated eDiscovery and investigation workflows. It's specially built to automate most of the repetitive, day-to-day tasks in the eDiscovery workflows, but more on that later. eDiscoTECH is useful in a wide variety of scenarios, including for those working in the legal tech and forensic investigations area, when trying to view Relativity and Nuix Discover produced load files, when producing or exchanging documents to opposing counsel, if court books need to be prepared for an e-hearing, for the preparation of hyperlinked indexes, witness statements, or expert evidence with supporting documents, when working with load files produced by third-party vendors, if a pattern needs to be found in a document set, for legal teams and legal tech professionals undertaking a document review platform migration, if a document set has duplications, eDiscoTECH can remove the duplicates, when files need to be put in a certain order for printing when preparing print bundles, and for file validation before producing the documents for the opposing side. So, what tasks does eDiscoTECH specifically assist with? Firstly, it makes the data wrangling associated with load files much simpler. The app also assists with loading file conversions to the review platform. Migrating load files between the review platforms such as Relativity, Nuix Discover, Reveal Brainspace, and so forth is easier. eDiscoTECH provides a structured format for viewing and editing load files produced by review platforms. Validating the files before the exchange of document productions becomes effortless for legal teams and legal tech professionals. The app provides file and directory operations such as copy, delete, and renaming of files. PDFs can be paginated or branded with an organization's logo and colors and formatted to comply with Exchange protocols. PDFs can also be manipulated within the app, including resizing PDFs, combining of PDFs, and the combining of family documents. Extracting text from multiple file types is a breeze. Hyperlinking can be automated based on file names and regex patterns. Regex patterns are a sequence of characters used by programmers which searches for a pattern in text. These regex patterns also provide a range of search options for users. Let's take a closer look at the eDiscoTECH app. The app has a shortcut on your home screen. You can view it in full screen mode or tools mode. To get back to full screen, just click Viewer mode. The app will remember your preference when you open it again later. The first 4 menu items are related to flat files. When you go into Tool mode, these are not visible. The remainder menu items are day-to-day tools. The file menu is pretty straightforward. You can select a flat file, change settings, find out about the app, and exit. Let's walk through the eDiscoTECH functions in detail, starting with the flat file viewer. As the name suggests, the flat file viewer is used to view the load files created by eDiscovery platforms such as Relativity and Nuix Discover. It has special functions to add standard required fields from these platforms. There is a lot to see in the Edit menu. We'll go through the functions one by one. Uploading a flat file is a simple process. Here we are opening a DAT file. There is no easy way to view DAT flat files. It's a bit of an eyesore for non-tech professionals to have to view them. The flat file viewer in eDiscoTECH allows users to view CSV and text files, as well as DAT files in a simple Excel-style format. The tool also allows for filtering, searching, editing, reordering, and adding new fields, just like in Excel. Users can also perform keyword searches. Flat File Viewer also provides a find and replace function. A family ID and date can also be added automatically. It's also possible to remove duplicates within a cell. This is particularly important for relativity processing. Reordering columns and changing column headers is easy. When searching for duplicates based on a particular field, using custom MD5 hash makes it simple. Just choose the fields you want, apply the custom MD5 hash, and then export to the file format you require. Additionally, Flat File Viewer has functions to validate the flat files and any associated documents in the validation menu. This includes validation of any files mentioned in the flat files. This ensures that all the documents are present when producing documents to or receiving documents from opposing counsel. This process produces a report at the end. It can also validate any images that may come along with the flat files. And can validate any date formats in the flat files so they align with the chosen review platform, such as Relativity or Nuix Discover. Finally, the tool can check for any attachments with a missing host document based on information in the flat file, using the Check Missing Family Reference function. With the multi-level host attachment check, it's possible to verify if any attachments to attachments are all present. Users can download any updated flat files to DAT, CSV, and Excel formats. Just a warning, if the updated file is not downloaded, the changes will be lost. Let's move on and talk about the eDiscovery load file tools. As previously mentioned, eDiscoTECH has automated the data wrangling associated with loading files to the chosen review platform. This is helpful in several scenarios. Obviously, it's useful if you need to use Relativity, Nuix Discover, or a similar document review platform. Also, if the agreed exchange protocol between parties requires MDB files. The load file tools are particularly helpful if a legal team is creating documents in a format that isn't relevant to the review platform being used. If you need to convert MDB files into Excel for easier review of the data being produced, these tools can assist. Finally, the load file tools are helpful if a legal team receives multiple productions related to the matter. In any of these situations, the load file tools will make your life easier. Let's look at these tools in more detail. Splitting large flat files into small flat files allows users to upload files simultaneously into the review platform. It's the same process for MDB files. The tool also combines multiple small flat files or MDB files into a single large file. One of the more popular functions is converting a flat file to an MDB file. Users can save their settings so they can reapply them to any subsequent flat files. The tool can also convert from MDB files to flat files. Combining images to PDF based on the load file is a simple process. The load tools can also convert DAT files to CSV or Excel without loading it to Flat File Viewer. To accommodate users' requirements, there are multiple options when migrating data from one platform load file into another review platform load file. The tools support both Relativity on-premise, Relativity 1, Nuix Discover on-premise, Nuix Discover SaaS, and any other platform that is related to DAT and MDB load files. These tools are very simple and easy to use. Just one click and see the results. Now, let's have a look at the eTools in eDiscoTECH. eTools has multiple functions that allows users to work on their files and investigate. The file and directory operations tools in eDiscoTECH allow users to run multiple operations. Let's take a quick tour of these tools. If a legal team is using Nuix Discover as their review platform, the Create Nuix Discover Directory Structure tool allows the copying of files into proper directory structures to facilitate the uploading of documents into Nuix Discover. The functionality is based on the name of the files. eCopy allows users to copy files from one folder to another. It also provides a report of the copied files. Most importantly, eCopy will check hash before and after copying the file to ensure nothing is changed during the copy process. The Get File Names function allows users to pick up all the file names from a folder and output them to a file. You can also include the file path. Users can copy, delete, rename, and search for files based on their input using the File Operations tool. This is particularly useful when a file operation needs to be performed on a subset of files. Using copy files in order, legal teams and legal tech professionals can put a list of documents into a text file, and the tool will copy from the source to a chosen destination. You can also choose to prioritize the document format. As an example, if there are two identical files, but one is in Word and one is a PDF, you can nominate to save the PDF version. Sequence numbering is used mainly to put documents in order for printing. A number is put in front of each document name, so they stay in the right sequence when the folder is opened. If a legal team is setting up a new matter and need to create a folder structure that will be used for every new matter, this tool does it all. Just create a text file with the folder structure, and the tool will create the same structure in your output folder. If you're using Nuix Discover and need fields such as evidence ID, custodians, and levels, the tool can create this too. Another useful e-tool is Pagination. This process provides the option to paginate PDFs when producing for opposing counsel, responding to regulatory notices, or to a notice to produce from a Royal Commission. You can use standard or customized pagination. Users can also compare documents by using MD5 hash tool. Find duplicates easily in a big set of documents and then generate a report for further analysis. Within eTools, there are a range of handy tools that allow users to manage and manipulate PDFs without having to leave the eDiscoTECH platform. Firstly, PDFs can be resized, for example from A3 to A4.
PDFs can also be scaled in order to shrink the content. This allows more room at the edges of a page for branding, pagination, hole punching or stapling. Renaming of PDFs by page count can be undertaken by PDF utilities as well. This is primarily for Nuix Discover when it is necessary to input the documents and include the number of pages. The tool creates a directory structure and naming convention as part of the process. Users can delimit their PDFs into separate documents based on the user's conventions or the page range. It can also delimit by splitting into single PDF pages or by using bookmarks in the PDF. The same process applies if you want to split PDFs by bookmarks. Bookmarks can be multiple levels, and the user can choose up to which level they wish to go. Combining multiple PDF files into one PDF is straightforward and easy with the Combining PDFs tool. For legal teams and legal tech professionals using Nuix Discover or Relativity, there is also the option to combine family documents. PDF placeholders can be created for inserting into productions before uploading to the review platform. Another quick and easy PDF tool counts the pages of PDF documents. The final tool in PDF utilities deletes blank pages from the document set based on whether text is present on the page. A standalone tool in the eTools menu is Extract Text. It extracts text from multiple file types to upload to the Relativity review platform if files have not been provided in a compatible format. We will now move on to one of our most popular suite of functions, the hyperlinking tools. These tools allow users to hyperlink text in an index based on a regex pattern or based on the document file name matching to text in the index. These tools are very useful for tasks such as the preparing of hyperlinked indexes, witness statements, and expert evidence with supporting documents, creating hyperlinked court and appeal books, and automating any hyperlinking tasks, including verifying the links. The automated hyperlinking works with Word, Excel, and PDF files.
You can add and remove hyperlinks from any of these file formats. The hyperlinking tool uses regex pattern searches on the dataset. These searches work by finding predetermined patterns in the raw data. For ongoing projects, users can save their patterns and restore them for use later. If there are multiple versions of the same file with different formats, for example a Word and PDF file, or a Word and Excel file, the tools will prioritize the nominated file extension. Once the hyperlinks are generated, 2 log files are created, one for the hyperlinks and one for the files that are not hyperlinked. The hyperlinked log shows the hyperlink and the document it is linked to. There is no limitation on the number of links that can be created in the document set. And not only are links unlimited, but it's also possible to link to external websites and files. If a legal team uses a range of systems and devices, the Hyperlink tool supports links on Windows systems, Macs and iPads with the Good Reader app. Another standalone tool in eTools worth knowing about is bulk find and replace. This works in a similar way to the find and replace function in Microsoft Word. Using the regex pattern tool can help users find information such as document IDs or tags in Word, Excel, PDF or text files. Once all the files have been searched, a report is produced. The protocol updates add efficiency by helping legal teams and legal tech professionals stay on top of regulators' protocols for things like date formats and placeholders. Legal professionals can find themselves having to use a lot of different tools to run their matters in the day-to-day. Probably the greatest benefit of eDiscoTECH is that it allows users to bring all their external apps into one place. The chosen external apps integrate with eDiscoTECH, so legal teams and legal tech professionals can open them from within the eDiscoTECH app. To set up the tools required, simply go to Local Settings and choose a folder. All the shortcuts can then be saved in the folder and will appear in the local menu. Would you like to create more efficiency in your matters by automating your eDiscovery and investigation workflows? Collaborate with Law & Order Innovation Labs to ideate, experiment and deploy a customized solution for your legal team. Speak to our sales team to book a full demonstration on sales@lawandorder.com or 1300 004 667.